Hello, my name is Carolyn. I just want to share with you how God has worked in my life. In 1978, I had a brother, which was 32 years of age at that time, was murdered over road rage. There was a group of teenagers, Carolyn teenagers, ran him off the road. And from that incident, a fight had started. One of the fathers came up and shot him. He left behind a young child, a baby, that was only 3 months old, that was in the car with him at that time. It was a very dark time in my life. It made me realize how quick your life can be taken from you. The following year, I started going to Valley View Wesleyan. In 1980, I rededicated my life to Christ. I gave him my life. At that time, I had started working, doing things in the church. I was teaching Sunday school. I was the visitation director. But I got to the point where I felt like I was being stagnated. I could not grow spiritually. I just felt like I had stopped. So as I began to read the Word of God and study the Bible, God pointed out to me one morning the Lord's Prayer and how He taught the disciples how to pray. And it just grabbed me that He was teaching on not only do you ask me to forgive you, but you need to forgive others. And that has stuck with me till this day. A few months later, I was studying the Bible, and I thought, what is He going to do now? And he taught me that not only should I forgive, but I had to love as He loved me. I knew that I had to forgive the guy that killed my brother. That was a given. I knew I had to do that. So not only was God asking me to just say, I forgive you, but He wanted me to act on that forgiveness. So I went out and I bought him a Bible. And I sat down and I wrote him a letter. And I told him, and I explained to him in the letter, humanly I could not forgive him for what he had done to me and my family. But through God's grace, I could forgive him. And I hope that he would take the Bible and read it, and maybe it would change his life. Months went by, and one day I'd walked up to the mailbox, and I had received a letter from him. At first, I did not want to open it because I thought, God, how can you do this to me? But as I opened the letter and I read it, he was asking me to forgive him, that he was sorry. At first, I got very angry, but I just kept praying that God would give me the strength, that He would help me through this, that He would give me the strength to forgive him again. I can sit here today and I can tell you that through God's grace, today I cannot even tell you the name of the guy that killed my brother. He has wiped it from my mind. I know that it happened. I know that I did my part and showed God my obedience to Him of what He had asked me to do and the forgiveness, and He continues to bless me through this day. I cannot tell you how many times He has had His hand upon my life, upon the life of my children and my husband. And I just give Him the glory for everything that He has done for me.